Hi and good morning. My name is Ashwin Raj, and today I'm gonna present my part, which is introduction. Okay, so in this introduction, first we're gonna see the background of the company. Okay, so the Bosch company was founded in Germany, towards Stuttgart, the place called Stuttgart, Germany, in year 1886 by Robert Bosch. The company grows from a small electronic shop to a world largest automotive component supplier. So the Bosch grew from a small company to the world almost the biggest company in automotive industry. So the Bosch produce things like wiper, brakes, and many small components in automotive industry. Okay, now we're gonna see when the Bosch coming to our country, which is Malaysia. Okay, Bosch had been come to Malaysia in year 1923, and the office are located at Penang and Selangor. The reason that the company grows from a small business because in our world, the most of the transportation that we use are car. So when we using the car for transportation, it will increase the demand of the item to the automotive industry. Okay, that's it for introduction from me right now. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Fatia binti Abi Hamid. My metric number is 269527. I will present about the overview of changes in Bosch company. The change based on 7S model, which is the first is structure. Bosch organizational hierarchy is more flat and always supported by progressive organization. A flat hierarchy is easy for the decision-making process to done be quickly, as well as it can increase employee commitment with Bosch company, and Bosch has high coordination between three different departments. The team formed between departments for project and task proposals require different expertise. Second is system. The system that Bosch has put in place are well marked to ensure that the company corporation can manage without conflicts and problems. And Bosch also evaluate the system through design controls. Third is the leadership style. Third is the leadership style that Bosch bring is participatory leadership style. With this leadership style, Bosch will be able to engage with work in the decision making. The participatory leadership style is great for achieving Bosch vision and mission. Employee motivation also increase because employees feel valued when their suggestions are listened by the management. Next is staff. The number of Bosch employees is sufficient. Different types of roles and job positions are taken on by Bosch internally or externally. Internal training is given to their employees so that the employees can familiarize themselves with the company, and external training is done to increase the skill level. Okay. The fifth is skills. Bosch has highly skilled workforce, which is employee. All employees are recruited based on qualification required each position at Bosch. Then the strategy. Bosch business strategy has been clearly communicated to stakeholders within the company. It can help organization manage performance, guide and formulate strategies in line with company objective. And lastly is superordinate rule. Its supporting structure has resulted inoptimally performing employees. Boss ensure that all supervisory activity in conduct are carried out with established standards and ethics in accordance with chosen criteria such as creativity, honesty, transparency. Boss also ensure that his organization support a variety of internal policy to prevent incidents of discrimination. Okay, next is internal and external force that lead to change. The first internal force that lead change is objective. Boss has clear objective, which is they are to face the challenge of COVID at that time. Boss has achieved two important objectives, namely protecting the health of employees and ensuring the financial stability stable of stability of the company. Next is the leadership. Leadership is essential to boost productivity. Uh, Boss has great leader. He figured out the best strategy to avoid occurrence alleged losses during the spread of the pandemic. After that, the communication between boss and manager is clear. Boss have had a virtual meeting to familiarize a strategy during pandemic. Almost everyone has involved in the meeting to improve the result of their presentation. And learning is the internal force. Both company has studied various measures and always control the transmission of COVID in workplace. Okay, for the external force is political. COVID has affected the company routine. Therefore, boss has taken steps to continue run their business and at the same time have to comply with the directive of Ministry of Health Malaysia. Then the economy also lead the management to change. Was devised a strategy idea by acquiring the company and entering it into a partnership. The partnership remain the property of Bosch and the company will continue profit from the partnership. Okay, that's all from me. Then Amira Adli will explain about the force field analysis. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amirul Adli bin Saimi, 264943. Now I will move to the next topic, which is force field analysis. Force field analysis consists of two forces, which is driving force and restraining force. Driving force is the factor that encourages the company to make a change, while the restraining force is the barrier for the company to implement the change. Some of the changes made in Bosch are sometimes easy to implement and some are little difficult. The purpose of the change was to increase organizational productivity during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are several driving forces to achieve purpose change, such as healthy and safety regulation introduced, reduce learning time and prevent transmission. However, there are some restraining forces from achieve purpose of this change, such as not following the instruction given, difficult to perform the task, and many workers are infected by COVID-19. Once identified, there are several actions that can be done, which are: first, Bosch company need to learn new knowledge with their competitors to see how its competitors cope with the spread of the COVID-19 epidemic in the organization. Second, managers need to explain and show in detail how to reduce the spread of epidemic in the workplace so that there is no problem of shortage of workers. And lastly, employees need to work together in a team to listen to the instruction that have been given and not ignore what is being conveyed so that the case of COVID-19 transmission at the Bosch company can be reduced.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Taufik. My metric number is 72789. So first, I will explain the main objective of the change. Bosch is shuffling future city into bright, appealing, and sustainable environment. People in the city can use the company list solution, gadget, and information. The company objective is to make urban travel easier, improve safety and security, maximize resource efficiency, and encourage public engagement. Based on the article, Bosch will complete the long-awaited generational transition at the head of the company board of directors. The chair of the supervisor board, management board, and mobility solution business will be retiring to make room for younger colleagues. The basic goal of organizational change management is to put plan into action. It's simpler to say than it is to accomplish. Organization provide change through the aim list below. The first one is corrective action. When an issue emerges, project management employ integrate change control to decide if remedial steps should be taken. The process assess if the correction action will solve the problem, if further problem will occur, and if the corrective action will have any impact on the project. Integrate change control may completely comprehend in the nature of the change and predict any negative impact by analyzing the possibility before engagement in the change. The second one is preventive action. When unexpected change arises in a project, integrate change control examines them. Project management assess whether specific preventative activity are necessary to mitigate or eliminate any potential hazard. These preventative requests are more common as the project proceeds and project management has a clear, more complete picture of how the project will achieve its goal. For the third one is work performance information. The information on work performance is evaluated by project management. Management can decide how to address the request based on the project stage, progress, and any challenges the project team may have faced. The integration control enable for tracking of the project team progress and determine when a change will be beneficial to project conclusion. The last one is project management plan. A project management plan contains a list of all project-related tasks, the scope of the project, expect duration and cost, potential hazard, and the project development timeline are all activity. For the integrate control modification, project management relies on this plan. Project may assess whether modification help the project overall without rising cost or time by analyzing whether suggested adjustment are within plan standard. Next, I will explain the scale of change that took place in organization. The scale of change took place in Bosch company is developmental type of change. The process of change that occur in human throughout development is a developmental change. Developmental change is a sort of change that improve a process by following a specific technique and does not have to be large scale. Developmental change is the most common sort of the change in the organization. However, not on a big scale. This is because according to Marshall 1993, organizations undergoing this sort of transformation are motivated by a desire to improve efficiency, correct knowledge flow, and build on previous success. Failure to address this demand may have the opposite impact, such as a loss of market share over time, where areas developmental sort of the change grow and create good return to the organization to be changed over time. The first stage in making future adjustment in the film that will assist it fulfill market demand is to make developmental modification, taking incremental effort to manage change show employee that the organization is on the right track. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a good day. My name is Hairul Ali bin Hairul Azam and my matric number is 2644497. I would like to continue for the next part. The Bosch also had made some changes in order to respond for the pandemic COVID-19, where they have created the Bosch Healthcare Solution. In the Bosch Healthcare Solution, they have created two products, which are Vivalytic COVID-19 rapid test and also their own face mask. The first product is the Vivalytic COVID-19 rapid test, where the Bosch created a test kit for its Vivalytic equipment, where it can detect a person who has a positive in COVID-19 on the spot in just 2.5 hours. The reliability of the test kit. The Vivalytic COVID-19 test kit has a 98% of sensitivity and specificity of 100%. To put it another way, it correctly recognizes 98% of positive situations and 100% of negative cases. Also, they are trying to improve from time to time their own test kit, where in the early month of their production, the test kit can detect a person who have a positive in COVID-19 in 39 minutes. But a month later, they improve their test kit, where it can detect a positive sample in just 30 minutes. The next product is their own face mask. Bosch has created their own face mask in their own factory. Even now, 13 factories from 9 countries, which include Bari from Italy, Bursa from Turkey, and Anderson from USA, has taken the initiative to create the face mask for the local needs. Their aim in producing the face mask is they intend to use the face mask for their employees in various locations, but they also will make it possible to others whenever it is possible. The next one is a digital guardian angel for e-bikers. Nowadays, there is an increasing in demand for the e-bike, where the commuters and hobby cyclists are increasingly converting to the e-bike. Basically, e-bike is an electronic bike. So the Bosch company are creating the features in order to help the e-bikers. The features is the Help Connect service with the combination with COBI bike app. The features function where it can automatically initiate an emergency call directly to the Help Connect service. The emergency call can initiate when in case the bikers face a fall or collide. The emergency call is forwarded to the Help Connect service staff, which is available 24 hours and 7 days a week. Also, the features have an GPS coordinate, where it can send the current GPS coordinate from the e-bikers straight to the ambulance onboard navigation system, where the ambulance can directly go to help the e-bikers whenever they collide or fall. Other than that, they have a special features, which is emergency alert. It is a 30-second emergency countdown, where the bikers can confirm and whether they are requesting the assistance. It is good to have the features like that, as the bikers can confirm to make the job for the help service connect easier.
Next, due to the current pandemic, companies also need to make change in terms of the workplace environment. Using its own technology facilities, many improvements have been made by Bosch in creating a safe environment while working. Bosch offers an easy-to-implement IoT solution that includes smart building feature as well as outbreak preparedness. The connected building software and specialized hardware such as building sensors and Bluetooth beacons are used in their workplace distancing use case. The beacon can combine with an electronic key card, a lanyard, or even a wristband and come in a variety of shape and size. The wristband beacon can also enable real-time temperature monitoring and send a warning if a fever is detected. For further safety, personal data are protected because beacons are anonymized and just their ID are recorded in the cloud. Only authorized workers have full access to the data, and assigning a beacon number to a specific individual is done outside the cloud on the client side. With the use of the sensor, camera and other IoT device, they can also offer extra functionality. Personal data gathering restriction apply to specific application of beacons, camera and sensor in each country. Regular linked building use case and outbreak preparedness are handled by a single system.
Lastly, it shows that Bosch company is using the contingency approach in order for them to respond to the coronavirus outbreak. The principle of the contingency approach is the management effectiveness is contingent on the interaction between the management action and specific event. There is no such thing as one-size-fits-all solution. In other words, the Bosch company need to react wisely in order for them to keep sustained even during the pandemic COVID-19. Next, the Bosch company are referring to the transformative change strategies by using the charismatic transformation. The charismatic transformation is used when they need to do some adjustment due to the environmental condition. Such as example from the previous explanation and previous presentation, it shows that the Bosch company are trying to create apps, features, software and healthcare solution in order for them to help the well-being of their employee and also for the local needs. And lastly, the benefit of the approach. It allows them to learn from specific scenarios and apply what they have learned for the future management. It also advantageous to be able to adjust to external demand and changes.
Next, I'm going to present the next part, which is recommendation. Okay, so for the recommendation, we recommend that the change of the company, Bosch company, should follow the EDGAR change model. We suggest this model because this model shows that most of the organization is successful when they are changed using the AKDAR model, which is AKDAR. Okay, so now I'm going to tell what the meaning of the AKDAR. A is for awareness, D for desire, K for knowledge, and then another A for ability, and finally R is reinforcement. So that's it for the recommendation. And next we're gonna see the final part of our presentation, which is conclusion. For a conclusion, the Bosch company was analyzed based on 7S change model. Okay, this 7S model is used by the manager and companies for evaluate their performance and initiate the change that are effective to the company. It also used for effective because the COVID-19 pandemic. For any company, the change was unavoidable. This is because every company must have the change for still survive in the market. Okay, so finally, the change that taken by Bosch company provides the benefits that align with the company's objective and goals. So that's it from our group for this presentation. Thank you.